What time are you coming back today? I want to talk with you.
What? If it's about my mom, then I don't want to talk.
It is about your mom.
That's what I thought. You're so predictable. You complain too much. Why do you hate my mom so much?
I wasn't going to complain. I just wanted to talk with you. It's been quite stressful for me ever since your mom moved in. I just want you to listen to me.
Give me a break. She's my mother. How dare you say that having my mom around is stressing you out? Did you ever think about how those words could hurt me? Be careful with what you say.
I'm not saying it to hurt you. It's just that you never even asked me if she could live with us. She just came into our place and now she's living with us. I don't know what to do.
So what if I didn't ask you? It's my house. I can do whatever I want.
I'm paying half of the lease.
And your point is?
It's my house too, but I can't even use my own kitchen freely. When I make food and she doesn't like what I make, she just says it's terrible and throws it into the trash. She even got all the locks changed without our permission. Now I can't come into the house without someone having it open for me.
She said the old locks were too outdated. It's for our safety. And don't complain about her throwing away your food. You could use the practice, to be honest.
Are you saying that my food tastes horrible too?
I'm just saying maybe she could show you a thing or two. How about you get her to teach you?
She never gives me any advice on how to improve it. It seems like she's just doing it out of spite.
Maybe you're not trying hard enough to get along with her.
You're completely on your mother's side. You pretend like you didn't see anything whenever she does something mean to me.
Hey, it's not like I'm enjoying this either. Do you know how it feels to hear someone complain about your own mother?
Maybe I sound like I'm complaining about your mom, but that's not what I'm trying to do. If she's going to keep living with us, I want to get along with her. But she's making it so hard. So I thought maybe you could help.
I have been real busy at work, and I don't want to have to deal with more stuff when I get home. You deal with it. Leave me out of it.
You talk as if I don't work. I have a job too. I always make sure to finish my work early enough to come back and make dinner for your mom. And yet she just throws it away every single time. What am I supposed to do?
Stop whining so much. I don't want to come home to hear more of it. Speaking of, I'm going out drinking with my friends after work. I'll be back late.
Again?
Yep. I'll be back around midnight or so. See ya!
Wait! You need to come back earlier so that we can talk. You really won't listen to me. Hey, Mary! What are you doing? Please, let me inside.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. He just locked me out on the balcony. It's windy and snowing. I'm going to freeze to death if you leave me out here.
Huh? I don't have time for your nonsense. I'm busy right now.
I'm not messing around with you right now, Mary. You're not busy. You're looking at your phone and replying to my messages. How can you lock me out of the house in a snowstorm? This is beyond terrible.
Maybe you're just getting what you deserve for being a terrible daughter-in-law. If you actually tried to be a better wife and actually do stuff around the house once in a while, then maybe this wouldn't be happening. It's your own fault.
You're insane! It's really cold out here. I can feel it in my bones. I can barely move my fingers. I know you're there. Please, open the door. Mary? Frank, please come back right now.
What is it now? What do you want from me?
Your mom locked me out on the balcony and she won't let me back in. I'm going to freeze to death if you leave me out here.
Haha, what are you talking about? Don't make me laugh like that. You almost made me spew water all over the place.
It's not a joke. I'm serious.
That's too funny. Being locked out of your own house?
How is that funny? She really locked me out. I need your help, Frank.
Try asking my mother again.
I already asked her a million times, but she won't open the door. That's why I'm asking you. She was replying to my messages at first, but then started leaving me on read. And now she's not even reading them. You're almost done with work, right? Please, come back right away and help me.
Nope. Sorry.
What?
You say you're freezing to death, but you're still fine, aren't you? Your fingers seem to be working just fine. If you're really in danger, then scream out for help. Then my mom will come open the door.
Are you kidding? I'm really freezing. I don't know how much longer I can stand it.
I'm sure you can tough it out for a few hours. It's not even that cold. I'm going out for a few drinks, okay? Build me a snowman or something while you're out there. Get creative.
So you're gonna leave me here to die?
I don't know what to tell you. I already had plans to go out drinking tonight. I can't ditch my friends, can I? I'll be back in the morning. It might be a little cold, but just pretend you're spending the rest of the night camping on a snowy mountain. You always wanted to go to the Alps, right?
There's nothing to keep me warm. How am I supposed to survive through the night?
Well, that's up to you. Use your imagination. Gotta go. See you tomorrow.
Wow, really? Unbelievable.
I'm on my way back. I slept over at Chad's house.
How can you talk to me as if nothing happened?
What? Are you still mad? I'm coming back for you, so don't be mad.
Even if you go home, I won't be there. Don't worry about me.
Why are you still so mad? Women are so difficult. Anyways, the fact you're replying to my messages means you're fine. See? Everything turned out all right in the end. So what happened after that? You were whining so much, but it wasn't so bad being outside for a few hours, was it?
Your mom has passed away.
What?
That's why I asked how can you talk to me as if nothing happened. Didn't you read your sister's messages?
Oh, I guess you did send me some messages. I forgot about those.
You drank too much. Your mother passed away and I'm gone. Everyone's busy, so you don't have to go home. Stay at your Chad's even longer if you like.
What? You're not serious about my mom, are you? Why would you lie about something like that? Just because you hate her, it doesn't give you the right to say something like that. You're really sick, you know that?
Yeah, I'm the sick one. Give me a break. I'm just telling you facts. Your mother passed away around midnight.
What the hell are you saying? What did you do to her?
What did I do to her? You mean, what did she do to me? My life was in danger because of your mother.
What?
Nobody came to help. I stayed out on the balcony until I almost lost consciousness. But a neighbor heard me scream just before that and came to save me. She knocked on our door, but nobody answered. So she called 911.
I didn't know you were really in trouble.
You probably have a missed call from the hospital as well.
Seriously?
I know you don't take calls from numbers you don't know, so I wasn't expecting you to answer.
So what the hell happened? How come you're safe and alive while my mom is dead?
What goes around comes around.
What did you just say?
After she locked me out of the house, she collapsed from a heart attack.
My mom had a heart attack?
If she didn't lock me out, I could have saved her. So she pretty much did this to herself.
Don't say it like that. Oh my god. How could this happen? Why didn't you save her? It's all your fault.
It's your fault, actually.
What do you mean?
If you had come back right away when I asked you, then you would have been able to save her. But you decided to go drinking with Chad instead. I hope you had a good time. I couldn't have saved her even if I wanted to, because I was locked out. How dare you say it was my fault, you jerk.
You might have a point, but why? Why did this happen?
It's because of you that I'm in the hospital and your mom is burning in hell. Maybe you should stop blaming others and start blaming yourself. It's also your mom's fault for locking me out. I asked you to come back and you didn't. It's all your fault.
If you hadn't been joking around about snowmen, I would have come back.
That was you! You told me to think of it as camping in a snowy mountain. You said I could manage for a couple hours.
What?
Did you already forget what you said to me? Is there something wrong with your head? I still can't believe that you said that to me. You're a horrible person.
Shut your mouth. Can't you understand that I'm grieving my mother? You should have told me that my mom collapsed.
I couldn't even see where she was because I was locked out. So you're saying that you'd have come back right away for your mother, but not for me? Because you don't care about me.
That's not what I'm saying. You're safe and alive, so why are you complaining?
I just want everything to be crystal clear. Your mom died while you were cheating on me.
What are you talking about?
You thought I didn't know? You've been coming back late because you've been seeing someone else. I kept quiet about it until I had enough proof.
I'm not cheating on you. You can't have proof of something I never did. Now cut the crap.
Anyways, I'll never go back to that house again.
Why not?
Because I want a divorce. And I don't want to live in a place where someone died. And I don't want to be with you anymore. The divorce should go pretty well for me since I have proof of you cheating and of your abuse. So get ready for that.
Wait, this is all moving too fast. I can't wrap my head around everything.
That's all right if you can't understand right away. You have plenty of time to think about it. You can think long and hard alone in that big, empty house.
You're not really serious about this divorce, are you? You're probably just in shock about Mom's death.
Why would I stay married to a jerk like you?
Don't call me a jerk. My mom just died.
Don't you understand how horrible you've been to me? I'm only alive right now because our neighbor came to help and the rescue arrived just in time to save me. But what if nobody had come? I could have died too. What kind of monster just leaves his wife to die out in the cold?
It's not like I'm the one who locked you out. I didn't know you were in grave danger.
I'm sure the judge will agree that I explained my situation in a way a reasonable person would understand. If you're saying that you didn't understand my situation from those messages I sent you, then it's your fault for being too stupid. Even if you still don't understand, your family does.
My family?
I let your sister know about everything. About you leaving me out in the cold, about you cheating on me, and that I want a divorce. She apologized to me. It should be you apologizing to me.
Why did you tell her all that? How can you try and turn my family against me at a time like this?
Shut up, you piece of trash.
Huh? Is this really you? You've never talked to me like that.
I'm so sick and tired of you. The house is under your name, but you can't even pay for it on your own. I'm paying the mortgage, and yet you and your mom both treated me like trash under my own roof.
No, I never meant to treat you like that.
You'll be paying for it on your own from now on, along with your alimony.
Wait, I don't want to get divorced. There was nothing serious going on with the girl. I'm sorry. Please, rethink this thoroughly.
Shut up. You lost me and your mom both because of your own actions. I hope you and your girlfriend both rot along with her. Frank was in shock when the reality of his mom's death hit him, but it was too late for him to change anything. Not only did his wife leave him, his family was disgusted when they found out everything he did. His sister especially blamed their mother's death entirely on him, and she decided to never speak to him again. Frank couldn't pay his mortgage, so he had to sell his house off to cover his alimony and legal fees. The woman he had been sleeping with was a co-worker, and he had to quit the job after everyone at work found out about what happened. Now he's working for minimum wage and scraping by. Hopefully, he's using his imagination to pretend his life isn't so terrible. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, click the like button and subscribe for more videos.
I heard from Logan that your mother passed away last night.
Hi, Connie. Yes, she did.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry to hear that, my dear. I know it's hard, but do try to feel better about it. After all, she's finally resting and at peace after a long year of battling cancer. Her suffering is over, and now she's in a better place, with God. If anything, I think it should be something we need to celebrate. Let's be happy about it. I'm sure she is.
I appreciate that, Connie. I really do. But celebrating her death? Let's be happy she is dead? I don't think now is the time to be minimizing what my mom had to go through the past 14 months.
I'm sorry. Did I upset you? I apologize. That was not my intention. I simply wanted to make you feel better. Help you look on the bright side, if you will, that's all. I didn't think you'd twist my words. Anyway, do you mind if I ask you a question? What will happen to your mom's old house now that she's passed on? It's a pretty sizable estate, if I remember correctly. It had an upstairs and a full suite basement, didn't it? I remember thinking it was in such a great location, too, what with all the public transport so accessible and everything. What are you thinking of doing with that house? Logan seems to think that you two might take over and live there next. Is that true?
I don't know yet. I haven't had the time to think about that. Like you said, the house is a pretty large house, and Logan and I don't need that much room. But it is a sentimental building to me and my parents' memory because it was the first and last house they ever bought. After decades of hard work and living in studio apartments with 3 kids, they were finally able to afford a house big enough to anticipate having grandchildren over. I will have to think long and hard about what the best course of action will be.
I'm sure you will. There's no doubt about that. You are, of course, taking into consideration the fact that you want to have children. I know Logan wants at least 2 children of his own. What better home to start a family than one so close to all the important amenities, while still being on the outskirts of the busy areas? This is just so wonderful. Thank you for this.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, thank you for inheriting such a wonderful asset.
Okay.
How about you go enjoy a nice, relaxing vacation after the funeral and memorial are over? I think it might do you some good to get away from all this for a while, alone. I hear they have a great new resort. Oh, I can't think of a better way to mend your broken heart.
I don't know. I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm not sure now is the time for a vacation. Thank you for the thought, though.
You can't stay sad forever, dear. That won't bring your mother back, now would it? And I'm sure your mother would want you to move on and go back to living your own life. I know I would. No parent wants to leave their child in distress. For your mother's sake, you have to bounce back up. Let me treat you to the vacation. It'll be my absolute pleasure. I feel somewhat responsible as the other remaining parent figure in your life. This is the least I could do for your late mother, isn't it?
That's so generous of you, Connie, but
I won't take no for an answer, young lady. I know how you feel because I had lost my mother at a young age, too. I have been there. Now is quite exactly the right time for a vacation. Set everything back to 0 and start over fresh. Trust me, that is what your mom would want. She's nodding vigorously right now, looking down on us. I'm sure of it. How does next weekend sound? It's a long weekend, it's perfect. Please, let me do this for you. I can't stand idly by while you bury yourself deeper and deeper into sadness.
okay, Connie, thank you. I married my husband Logan 2 years ago, but we don't yet have children. We both love our jobs very much, so we mutually agreed to postpone having children for another while. We're only in our early 30s, and we want to enjoy our newlywed phase for as long as we could. My relationship with my mother-in-law, Connie, has been average. No big ups and no big downs either. At least that has been my perspective. Connie's a bit of a chatterbox with a very non-existent filter, but I never thought she meant any malice, and didn't let her honesty and candor bother me. As she was today, it made me a little uncomfortable to hear her talk about my mother's passing in such a light and joyous tone. But again, I chalked it up to her being affable in her own way. After all, she did offer to treat me to a fancy resort trip. What a generous gesture. So I took her advice and tried my best to relax and reset during the 3-day trip. I came back into town, pampered and manicured, ready to get back to our normal everyday, when I turned my phone on to see the shocking messages Connie had sent.
Hello, Nicole. I thought I should let you know that I've moved into your mother's house. Well, it isn't quite your mother's house anymore, is it? It was passed down to you, a now orphan. So it's as good as my son's house. Don't you agree? Now, since I had the decency to notify you of my new residence, I hope you can extend me the same courtesy and not bring up any technicalities. Sound good?
What? How is that house as good as Logan's? What kind of messed up logic is that? It is still very much under my parents' name, and if anyone should have claim to it, it should be me. You can't just pack your things up and move into a house that you have no rights to. Oh my God, is that why you wanted to send us on a trip? That's why you were so insistent on keeping us out of town over the long weekend? I knew the offer was too good to be true. You thought while Logan and I were away at some secluded resort with no phone signal, you could barge in and claim squatters' rights? And we would just have to accept it? Connie, that is not right.
How could you say that? What good is this giant house if it's gonna sit and rot? Don't you ever feel bad for me living in a tiny studio apartment above a vape store? How can you be so greedy as to not want to share any part of this 6-bedroom house? You are my daughter-in-law. You are a Finn now. What is yours is ours, and what is ours is yours. How can you argue that?
I can't talk to you right now. I think I will discuss this with my husband. I'll get back to you.
Logan already told me he's all for me moving in. He is my son after all. He is looking forward to his mama's homemade dinners and the way I fold his boxer briefs. Isn't he adorable? What son wouldn't want to live with his mama? It seems like you're the only one that has a problem with this arrangement, dear.
Logan, did you know your mom was moving in with us?
Hey, babe, are you back from your trip already? Yeah, Mom is here now. What's up? How was your trip?
Here? What do you mean here? Are you there too? At my mom's old house?
Oh, yeah, I guess it's still your parents' house, huh? But it's just a matter of time before it officially and legally becomes our house. Aren't you excited? We are gonna be homeowners.
Hold up. What I'm confused about is why is your mom there? Is she there just for tonight? Are you going to dinner or something?
Nah, babe. She's here to stay with us, live with us. I knew you wouldn't be forward enough to invite her, so I had her move in while you were on your trip to surprise you. Isn't this great, babe? Maybe this will help you get over losing your mom.
What? Are you serious right now? How is this something you can up and decide by yourself? Is Connie going to pay rent? Does she expect me to make her 3 meals a day? Is she going to make herself food? Is she going to chip in on the utilities, internet?
Whoa, babe. It's not like my mom is an invalid. She can contribute. She's in great health and she makes a mean steak and potatoes. I think you're overreacting here. This is a good thing.
I can't believe you did this behind my back. Logan, I am not comfortable living with your mom. It's not that I don't like her or anything, but I don't want to live with someone other than you. We don't even have kids yet, for Christ's sake. On top of it, it hasn't even been a week since my mom passed away. I wanted to take my time in her house to say goodbye to her things properly. This is not okay at all. I need you to fix this. She is your mom, so you handle it.
What the hell, Nick? What do you expect me to do? Kick my mom out? Where is she supposed to go? You are being so childish and unreasonable. She's your mother now, too. You can't tell her to go away just because you aren't comfortable. What does that even mean, anyway? You didn't even give her a chance to settle in. And I'm your mom's son-in-law. Don't I have rights to this house as much as you do, if not more?
Why on earth would you have more rights to my mom's house, Logan? Are you telling me you have no intention of asking your mother to leave?
She's my mother. She raised me for 30 years. Don't be such a square, Nick. It's unbecoming. You can't look a gift horse in the mouth.
You know what? Fine. Just at least give me a few days to deal with my mom's estate. Maybe I'll get new appliances too. Maybe a fresh coat of paint and some hardware upgrades too while I'm at it. I want you to take your mom and go to your old place for just a few days so I can get my mom's house ready. Can you do that for me, Logan? The house still smells like my mom. I want to stay there alone just for a few days, okay? I think that way I can get closure. Do you know what I mean?
Well, maybe you're right. Okay, I think I can do that. I will go to our old place with my mom until you tell me it's okay to come back. Thanks, Nick, for understanding and welcoming my mom into our new home. I can't wait. This is gonna be so great.
Don't even mention it, hon. You are my husband.
All right, I'll see you in a few more days. Mwah.
Hello, Nicole dear. How's the house coming along? Well, I hope. Make sure to get rid of anything that reminds you of your mother, all right? Trust me, this is gonna be helpful moving forward. If you get a chance, I wouldn't mind some new tiles in the guest bathroom. And maybe some new linens. I wouldn't want to sleep in your mom's old blankets, am I right?
Didn't you already do exactly that while I was away on my trip? For 2 nights, you slept in my mom's old bed, Connie.
Well, I didn't think you'd let me into that house otherwise. Can you blame me? If I'd known you would offer to upgrade everything for me, I wouldn't have to take such drastic measures. Anyway, I'm so excited to move in. Is there a date set for completion? I may start making my calendar. Oh, how thrilled are we, huh? I never even dreamed I'd be living in such a mansion. All thanks to my son picking the right girl. So I was thinking, how about we throw a big housewarming party once things are settled? I can invite my sister and some friends, and Logan can ask his work friends to join us. What do you think? Of course, you don't have to worry about cooking, because I know a great catering service that has an excellent lunch menu.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there before you go off the rails. Sorry to burst your delusional bubble, but that is not going to happen, Connie. I already sold my mom's house.
What? What do you mean you sold her house? You mean her stuff, right? You can't have sold the house.
Oh yes, I most certainly did sell the house. I figured it was better to sell the house and preserve my mom's memory in my heart than to let some leeching mother and son duo steal it out from under my nose.
Are you kidding right now? Who gave you the right to sell that house? Why wasn't I included in the decision-making? You lied to us about doing some renovations and you sold it behind our backs? How could you do this to us? Have you lost your goddamn mind? You are sorely mistaken if you think there won't be consequences for this, young missy.
Why are you throwing a fit over me selling my mom's house? Did you want to buy it? I sold it for $3 million. Do you have that kind of money? I really don't understand why you're so upset about this. What rights do you think you have over my mom's estate? You love mentioning the Finn family, but what even is that? Are you royalty or something? You have nothing. You literally have no house. That's why you were eyeing my mom's house. You were going to squeeze your way into a fortune you never had any business even coveting. It's so embarrassing I can't handle it. I've decided to end things with Logan, so I guess this is it for you and me as well.
What? End things with Logan? What do you mean?
Not only was your precious mama's boy 100% up for stealing my mom's house with you, but I have evidence of him sleeping around with women he met on social media. So what I mean is that I will be discarding that human piece of garbage in the trash. Capiche?
My son cheated on you. There's no way. He is a noble person. He would never do that. You must have confused him with someone else.
I was at the hospital a lot when my mom was dying of cancer, as you know. And while I was staying over to keep her company, I know Logan brought girls over to our place.
How? How can you know that?
I came across some long red hairs and found an earring I've never seen before. So naturally, I installed some security cameras. And what do you know? Anytime I was away for days at a time, Logan had girls over, sleeping with them in my bed, watching TV on my couch, and making food in my kitchen.
Well, you can't place the whole blame on him. If you hadn't spent so much time at the hospital, he wouldn't have gotten lonely and he wouldn't have had to look elsewhere for comfort. A man needs a woman's touch, you know? How can you jump straight to such an extreme conclusion as to divorce him over this? It probably didn't even mean anything. Purely physical, I bet. Besides, if you had known this for a while, why haven't you done something about it sooner? Am I wrong to assume you were going to let him off the hook because you know that you yourself haven't done anything to prevent it from happening in the first place?
I don't think I even understood that sentence. I didn't plan on letting him off the hook for anything. I would never plan that for infidelity. I was planning on having a talk with Logan, but never to let him off anything. But even during my mom's funeral and memorial, I saw Logan slip away when I wasn't looking to have his rendezvous with his mistresses. So when you suggested the retreat, I decided I'll get my thoughts straight and come back with the best strategy to get out of the marriage. I hadn't anticipated the perfect opportunity to present itself. You trying to steal my mom's house was just perfect. Disgusting, but perfect for me.
So you really mean to go through with the divorce? Who divorces their spouse over such a trivial incident? If everybody did what you're doing, then there wouldn't be a single married couple left in this country. Men can't help it. It's in their nature. Besides, think of your poor mother. What would she think looking down at her divorced daughter? How sad would that make her?
My mom isn't as old-fashioned and closed-minded as you. She would have much preferred me to protect my assets from smiling thieves and get out of a loveless, untrustworthy marriage. She would have supported me all the way to the courthouse and back if she were still alive.
Fine. You be that way, you little skank. But give half the money you got from selling the house to my son. You owe him that much. You two are still legally married, so half of what is yours should rightfully be Logan's as well. I won't accept anything less than 50-50.
Okay then, in that line of logic, when you pass away, am I getting half of Logan's inheritance too? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. You can't force a rule on me if you aren't willing to obey it yourself. Anyway, I've gone ahead and packed up the many, many things you'd already brought into my mom's house and sent them back to where you are now.
What?
So take your stuff and your crappy son back and don't ever call me again. Goodbye! I was able to get my divorce finalized without any complications because of my compiled evidence of Logan's infidelity. I was even able to claim alimony from him based on emotional distress. Thank goodness we hadn't had children yet. That would have made me rethink the divorce, and I might have had to stay in this disgusting, greedy family for another 18 years. From what I heard, Logan has since been caught by his mistress's husband and was taken to court for adultery. And to help Logan pay alimony to me and fines to the husband, Connie's taken her first job ever at a meatpacking plant. She's supposedly working 12 hours a day to make ends meet for her and her precious son. But Logan, that scum of the earth, still refuses to admit his own wrongdoings and blames his mother for me leaving them. I don't know how I could ever tolerate an imbecile like that, let alone marry him. After thinking that a mansion was within her grasp, what a way to fall, huh? I truly think my mom has pulled some heavenly strings and helped me out big time. I am now a free woman, able to do anything she wants in life. I've built a strong career for myself already, so there's nowhere left for me to go but up, up, up. I shall never forget to be grateful that I was able to get out of the worst mistake of my life unscathed. Here's to a brighter, garbage-free future. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more.